going on, guys? We are another episode of Lifted Live. If you're new to the channel or new to the series, this is where I, Banker from Custom Offsets, sit down with someone. Tonight's going to be Jarrod from Archon Off-Road.
Lucky me.
And we drink beverages and discuss truck things in the truck world.
That are covered by koozies, so you can't tell that they're lattes.
Exactly. So, if you missed the live, or if you want to see your questions answered, something happens, these videos do get edited and they will be posted on our new upcoming Garage channel. So it'll be Custom Offsets Garage. You're going to want to go subscribe to that to get more of the technical content that you guys see here all the time. So our topic is going to be, why the hell haven't you cut your hair in 7 years?
Why is that a good topic?
Because everybody wants to know. No, okay, so the real subject that we're going to discuss, there's an actual subject. Because you're part of Archon, and if you guys don't know, any of these shows we go, it's me and Jarrod at 99% of these shows that you'll see out there in the trucks. But this year's been a little bit different.
What shows?
Yeah, exactly. So, what shows? So, obviously, without getting into the politics and everything that happened in Wisconsin today, because we're just going to get angry, where do you think we're headed here for truck shows? What do you think the industry is going to be like with the lack of shows? Like, what do you...
So, the lack of shows, I feel like now more than ever, social media is like your best bet at like working with companies, right? If you're looking at like getting in an ambassador program or sponsorship, or even working with companies and showing off product or promoting your brand, your build, your page, social media is where it's at. You need to go out and get photos taken. You need to go and like go to cool locations, get stuff done. If you have other buddies in the area, meet up with them too and like do little things, because that's literally like all you can do. That's my thought on it. Like,
right.
You can't go to shows to promote, so you need to do it yourself.
Right. I mean, we're going to our first show so far this year, this weekend.
And is it a big show or not?
It's a smaller show, but it's put on by some other guys that we know in the industry that attend SEMA. So it's going to have some nicer stuff at it. But, you know, every national show just keeps getting kicked. Daytona.
I think as of right now and all summer, Lift Your Truck Nationals has been the only show on the radar, other than Daytona getting moved, which unfortunately is the week before LTN now, which kind of throws a wrench
Labor Day
in
weekend,
yeah.
which I think everybody already had plans, and who knows at this point if that's going to happen. You know, it's no secret I'm trying to build another SEMA truck this year, and as I was talking to some other people in the industry today, actually, we're hearing more and more that companies are just pulling out of SEMA. They're not even attending.
Well, because the rumor on the street right now is that SEMA is all going to be virtual, that they're not going to have people there.
So there's no benefit to building a truck.
It's all going to be video, and because at the end of the day, SEMA is meant for people who make products to show off those products to other people who may be interested in selling them or buying into them or stuff like that. It's a big business event, and then there just happens to be cool display trucks showing off these products as well. And when the display trucks don't matter, because at the end of the day, the booth is what's going to show off the product. You've got people in booths doing virtual videos and tours. I don't know. I don't get it.
And I think that's why every company's pulling out. So, do you think that this will mean that the couple of shows that will happen, so I assume, well, we know it.
Are we saying LTN's pretty much like for sure?
LTN's basically for sure. I would assume that come next winter, next spring, when the shows in Texas kick off, you know, you got Lone Star Throwdown, maybe Scraping the Coast in Mississippi. I would imagine those shows are going to happen because those are states where they don't really adhere to a lot of the strict guidelines.
I would hope that those shows are going to be banging and insane, because you have so much time right now to build a truck.
Right.
Like, let's bring up the Bronco again, right? Like, I basically have accepted that I'm not going to be making it to Lift Your Truck Nationals this year, which gives me almost a whole entire year to build it to whatever standard I want to have it ready for next year. And that's just one show. It's not like you have a whole summer that it's like, man, that's 15 shows that you're cutting out. There's only like 1 or 2 that are scheduled for this year. So if you need to cut your losses and actually take the time to build it and do it right and like make it everything you want it to be, this is the time to do it. And like, stimulus checks coming in, it's a little extra cash you can throw at it. Sure, it sucks, but at the same time, it gives you time to do more with it.
To actually build something cool. Yeah. There's always silver lining in everything.
Right. I mean, it still sucks at the end of the day. We haven't been to a single show. Daytona, we're looking forward to for what? 5-6 months? got a sick Airbnb booked and everything, like we're all ready to go, and then it's like, yeah, how about no? And we're like, what? We almost debated on still going anyways, just to go. Like,
yeah, and then of course it stormed the entire weekend, so it was a good thing we didn't. So what do you think that means for 21? I mean, I assume I can't see this lasting past November for reasons. But do you think that shows are going to be different going forward? Do you think that people are still going to be hesitant?
I don't think they will. I mean, obviously it's hard to say. You never know what next year can bring and everything like that. But you'd think by then everything would be figured out and people are just able to like go and enjoy it. And everything, it's like cabin fever. Everyone's just ready for it. Like especially in Wisconsin during the winters, like everyone just gets ready for the summer to really go out and do things. And then like when shows are canceled, you can't just drive across the country every 2 weekends to go to these shows. It's like, it sucks. But I think it's going to be built up to the point where next year people are just going to be like, screw it, I'm making it happen. And as long as the show isn't canceled, people will be driving from all over to go to these because they missed a whole year's worth of hanging out with their homies that they only see once or twice a year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just hoping that most of the companies can hang through it.
Yeah.
You know, we've already seen like Specialty Forge kind of go under at the beginning of the shutdown and everything.
Yep.
And
I in the car world, there's AccuAir too. So there's big companies that are like going down and not figuring it out. And it'll be tough.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who all holds through. Because I mean, shows are kind of the whole reason people buy this stuff.
Yep.
So.
And the whole that's what a lot of people ride on. A lot of companies ride on the shows to be able to market to other people. They rely on the shows for like people that are running their products to show them to other people and to show them off. So like shows are big and they're a lot of commitment because you're driving a long way a lot of the times to get to them, especially up here in Wisconsin where there's nothing around us. We have to drive elsewhere. It's one of those things where people make it work because they're fun, and you take a whole half week to make it fun and make it an event. And I can't see it not happening next year. At least I hope.
Right.
I'm a very hopeful person, so I'm hoping that next year's a year full of shows, full of meets, full of just spontaneous pop-ups because
because we'll be able to again. Right. We've got quite a few questions in here, so we'll.
Oh, I forgot we do that too.
Yeah, so we got to answer questions too. So I'm just gonna pop in here and see if
and
we got.
And these just random people.
Yeah, so these are just everybody watching us live
Nothing.
on YouTube. Random questions. Would we ever go to a truck show in Mississippi? Well, absolutely. What?
Yeah.
Why
isn't Scraping the Coast in Mississippi?
Scraping the Coast is in Mississippi. When is Scraping the Coast? There's a reason we couldn't
I thought there
go.
was something happening, specifically this year. I thought something was happening this weekend. That's one that we've heard a lot about, and that's one I think isn't it more targeted towards the lower truck demographic?
Right.
But at the same time, lifter trucks do show up. And that's the thing, is a lot of these bigger shows we are starting or trying to go to, like this would have been our second year at Daytona. Daytona's been going on for I think 4 years now, and we've been really pushing to go to more of those shows because they are a blast. It's great to see everybody. It's great to show off our trucks. I mean, Daytona last year was our unveiling of the K350. Like, it didn't have the wrap or anything, but it was finally done. It was finally like showable, and that was super cool. A super cool event. And like, if there's big shows like that, if it's worth the time to go down to and spend 2-3 days in Mississippi, we're planning on being there. That's our goal with Custom Offsets and Archon at the end of the day.
Kevin wants to add his truck to the gallery, but he thinks I won't like it because it's a first-gen Silverado.
A first-gen Silverado?
So I'm thinking he means like a 99 to 02, which I literally had. I'm gonna like it.
Banker's kind of a GM guy, if you didn't know, specifically Silverados.
You didn't know. Pineapple Man's back. He wants to know if you like pineapples.
There's a guy asked if you like pineapples.
Yeah.
I like pineapple if it's like raw, like if it's normal, but I don't like pineapple like on my pizza. Makes sense.
What would be your pick for a first truck? I know it's a loaded question.
Is this my pick for a first truck with all the money in the world, or my pick for the first truck if I like had a reasonable high school budget?
I mean, probably don't pick your 1995
97
F-150 two-wheel drive, but
that thing was perfect. 500, 400 bucks. If we're actually answering this question, I feel like anywhere from a 99 to like a 06 Silverado.
You had one of those. You're a Sierra.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, like GM, like 1500, because like the 5.3, they'll go for forever. They're decently cheap now. They're cheaper than when I got mine. And like, there's a lot of mods for them. There's a lot out there. We're having a lot of Affirm questions. So longest term for Affirm, I believe right now is 12 months. People are asking about payments and stuff like that too. If you go to our site, there is a page, I think it's customoffsets.com/Affirm, but there's a little banner at the top you can click on. There's a whole write-up on Affirm. You can see all the details. Affirm also has an FAQ page then that you can go into and read all about it, because there's obviously a lot that goes into it. It's all based on credit score and this and that as to what's offered. You can check all of that out. It'll answer a lot of your questions because a lot of it is very technical and very like based on you. But the best part of it is it's all a soft like credit check. It doesn't actually take like a hit on your credit score. So you can go and apply and see what you qualify for, and it'll tell you your terms. It'll tell you like what your percentage is. It'll tell you how long you have to pay it off. So pretty straightforward if you just go and check it out. It's not going to hurt your credit at all because it's a soft check, like I said.
I think that's going to wrap it up. Jarrod's got T-ball to go play, drink sippy cups with his friends. Reminder, this video will go up in an edited version on our new Garage channel. Go out and make sure you subscribe to that. Ryan, did they even create the Garage channel yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go out now and subscribe to that channel to make sure you get the notifications for the videos and ask some more questions. I don't even know if I have a guest star for next week. It might be Dustin, it might be Brad. It's probably not going to be Jarrod again because he's got to go play T-ball. So we'll see what's up, and WheelStarSuspensionCustomOffice.com. We will catch you later, guys. Peace.